Well, hey guys, guess what? It's day number 2, yep. Well, here we go. This is going to be the last run on the engine stand, so here we go. There we go. That's the last engine run on the stand. Oops, sorry. So the next time we hear that, let's see, where is it? Right there. It should be in there. So I had somebody help me years ago, and a year ago, and they wouldn't listen, and they got my antifreeze container all messy, so I just washed that out, and I'll get that. Nothing ever goes like you want it. Get that cleaned up. Do it again, squirrel. Whoop, there's squirrel. Hey, that was cool. So, oh yeah, I'll get that wiped down and dried up, and then we'll start draining the antifreeze out of this thing, and we'll start disassembling what we have to. And then it's going to hopefully be going into there. So while that's cooling back off a little, I'm going to find the bolts and start cleaning up for the trans bolts and that. So yeah, I'm going to kind of miss having this engine on the stand. That's kind of been fun. Come out here, start her up, and just have her listen. So keep working. Maybe I'll get enough money to get those other motors home, and we'll get some more rebuilt and on here and have fun. So, alright. Well, look at there. It's getting smaller. Wasn't too happy with what I found with the antifreeze. That should be a nice bright green, and
it's dark brown.
Yeah, well, it's brown. A lot of junk come out of the block. Guess I'm not too happy on the way the block was cleaned, but we're getting her down. I'm hoping that I'll take the fan off so that don't hit, but I'm hoping to leave the alternator and that stuff and the hoses on. We'll get the, well, here, I'll have you guys help me do this one. We'll get this off. And I'm sorry, sometimes I forget to look in the lens to see where I'm aiming. So we'll get that off. We'll get the carburetor undone. This stuff, and then we'll be able to unbolt her and get her down and reconnect the two of them. So then I gotta find my training lines, which I think are, yeah, they're right there. It's right up there. And there's something else too, I don't know, but we'll get her off. And I hate that when you get backlight, you can't see nothing. So, but the stand's working like it's supposed to. I got the whole radiator and that sitting out there. I do have another big radiator, which I might just swap out, because I don't know. We'll figure it out. But alright, let's keep it going. Oh, here we go, guys. Here's the one we've been looking for. It really hasn't taken long to tear it down. 5/8 and 5/8 and 11/16. 5/8 should be hanging up there. Now you're kind of long. I like how that's all worked out, taking out all the antifreeze. It's not getting all over. Luckily, I remembered when I put the fuel pump on by accident. I almost stuck the bolt through the wrong way. So.
Boy.
Kneecap. Oh. Oh, my direct hitting the kneecap, guys. Ow. I guess this side I can use the impact on the water. Here are a couple of jack straps in this book. Well, actually, I might have to let it down. Watch the kneecaps, dummy. Be ready to pull that bolt. Oh, that hurts. I'll pull that. We'll give her a jack. That'll fall out. Well, my engine stand's got me from my knee to my head now. My knee's bleeding, guys. I'm afraid to look at my knee. Oh, that's... Didn't break the skin, but it sure don't feel good. There we go, one empty engine stand. Kind of sad, but yeah. Alright, well, I'll sweep this out of the way and we'll get that down, set her down, and start marriage and stuff back together. So, alright. Unfortunately, we're going to get slowed down for a while, which is okay. A friend of mine's coming over. Let's put headers on his pickup. He's got them wrapped with a header wrap, so I guess we'll see. Alright. Well, there he goes. 3 hours, 40 minutes to take out. His factory exhaust, well, it wasn't factory, a long ways from factory, but This nice old leaky exhaust. And check this out. Somebody was so cheap when they worked on that truck. They should have thrown this. Look at that. The casting's busted, so they come up with the idea of putting that around and then the tighten in it. Yeah, there was no way of getting to that when it was in the vehicle. And then look at how rusty that is. He's been driving that with a broken stud. Well, yeah. And these, that one and that one are the exhaust he left behind. So those mufflers might actually end up on the Camaro if I can make them fit. So, yep. That's 3 hours, and unfortunately, Camaro's there yet. But we do have all that together. So that's sitting there. Now I just got to decide if I can get the car up in here, which I know we should be able to. That's what you get when you take and put headers in a vehicle, but this truck sounds better than it did, so I guess instead of working on my own stuff and not making money, I made some money today, which is nice. I'm sorry. So I guess I gotta get another air hose and go out there, put the tires on the car again, and figure out how we're going to get her pushed up in here and clean up a little more. So, oh yeah, I got to get the motor off to the side, because what I'm going to do is get the car in here, jack it up, take the passenger side wheel off and the hood, so I can come in from the side and then swing it down in, hopefully, because I found out, and that was one of the projects I wanted to do. I needed to build a new arm for this that was about 8 inches longer, or at least this part, the gray part, I should have rebuilt that, had it 8 inches longer, then I could just push that Camaro straight in and go. But I've been looking and figuring how I can put an overhead crane in here, and I don't think I can. It's just wouldn't be worth it. So yeah, all right, well, got some gas money, and yeah, well, let's keep moving, see if we at least get the car out of there and up in here. If anything, if it's not got the motor in it, at least it's in the building. So, and then if I have to, I can do it by myself, but my cousin's still here, so let's, all right. Well, looky here, guys, it's in the building. It did make it in the building today. Had to use brute force. We almost had her pushed in by hand, but yep, that wasn't happening. So, hopefully, Roger's going to go ahead and vac this out really good to make sure there ain't no mouse turds in there, because I poisoned the mice, and make sure that's all cleaned up. I did find something that's a little discouraging right here. I see we're rusted through, so I might have to find a new cowl. But for right now, we'll get her together and run it. And if it's not worth it, then we'll just beat the hell out of her and have fun. But after seeing some of you guys out there taking some of the cars you have and tore them apart and put them back together, this one ain't any different. That needs rocker panels, some floor pans, rear quarters. What you looking for, Roger? Where did I put that? That's really long. That's shorter. But anyway, oh, hey, give me the cord, I'll fix that problem. Give me the cord. I'll just unplug the dehumidifier for it now. But anyway, I'm going to let him clean that up, and then I'll be back to talk. Looky there, guys. Hood's up on the car. T-tops are out. Got the T-tops that have been my extra set of T-tops since the car's inside now. But looky here. That will be in there soon. And I'm having a hard time deciding what I'm going to do here. If I put that exhaust in that I got, that means I'm stuck with it. But since I'm planning on tearing this car apart again and redoing this and getting everything painted up and done right, I'm thinking about just going ahead and using that exhaust. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? That I have to pull the motor up some to get it out. It ain't like this would be my first motor pull. Sorry about that. Got my shirt off because my buddy's truck was greasy as hell underneath, and I guess I rolled my back up. So, I guess I might go ahead and jack that up and see how it does sit. So I know we used cherry pickers before, but the guy that had this car before, he had a bigger cherry picker than mine, so we'll see. And if we have to, we'll get a jack under here and knock this wheel off and go from there. So, oh, so close, guys, so close. And see, I have left that harness on there, which I am planning on going ahead and changing out because that looks like a mess. It is an AC car, whether or not I've been looking in catalogs actually if I want to keep it an AC. If I'm going for original, as close as original as I can get, because this won't be original because the motor and training for this is long gone. But if I'm going for a restore, actually to put the AC back in, it's not that bad. But if I want to go and build me a big motor and make this a toy, then the AC will be coming out and the firewall will be getting closed up, and it'll be a summer only car. So, yeah. And unfortunately the windshield will have to come out because, like I said, it was showing right there in that cowl corner, it's rusted. I didn't see that before, so hopefully it'll be maybe just a patch panel because the rest of it don't look bad. But we'll find out the story when we get the windshield out, and the windshield's foggy, so I guess I ain't too worried about saving it. But I'd like to at least have it run with this windshield for now, because I'm getting too many parts around, and I get the other stuff paid off at the machine shops. I'm going to have a lot of motor parts sitting around that I got to figure out where to keep. And if it wasn't so hard to get stuff out of my building in town and keeping the electricity on there, I guess I'd almost set up in there and build motors. What the hell, huh? But, well, let's see if we can get this thing down in here. And I guess before we start putting that in here, I got to make up my mind if I'm going to use that exhaust or not. Because if I am, it's got to go in now before the motor and tranny does, so I can swing it up. So, alright. Well, see you in a few and let you know what's going on. Alright, well, we're getting closer, as you see, so I thought I'd turn you guys along on the right here. Lift up. Okay. We're getting ready. Okay, balance it now. Okay, interesting foam tricking on it. Whoa! Shit, jumping out and attacking me. Like I said, for now I'm just going to go with the crappy exhaust. Okay, I guess we're going to short the down some. Oh yeah. Second. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. How you getting on your show, Roger? What do you guys want to jump through and help us? Oh wait, by the time you see this, it should be down in the car, huh? Kind of watch that exhaust panel go right, so I don't catch it. Oh, there you go. Here's my problem, guys. I guess we might have to do like I said. My cherry picker's not long enough. I'm up against the front end, and yeah, son of it. Didn't want to do that. Okay, okay. I got to look at something underneath. Okay, it's going in there, guys. I'll probably bring it back when it's in. So, all right. Looky, looky. It's sliding in like she's like, oh yeah, you belong in here. Come up with a swing idea. Hopefully, I got to rebuild this. If I want to keep working on cars, I need one with a longer reach. So, let's see if I can get you guys in on the finish of doing this. I got Roger's head cut off, but okay, she just but oh well, it should be what do I got? I need that's what I need. I remember how I did this, guys. I remember. Now, if I still got it, that's the problem. You need something to pry on the front end of the motor to push it back. That's how it used to be done. That's true. Well, yes, it says and just like that, boys. Looky there. There is a sight that hasn't been in this car, and at least I've been with my wife 19 years. There's a sight that hasn't been in this car, I'm guessing for 23 years. This car's been motor and trannyless. And looky there, it's sitting in there. Go ahead and let that floor jack down and get her out. Yes, it is in there. Alright guys, well, we'll start sliding in bolts and radiator, and gotta get wiring harness undone, and All right. Looking good, huh? There you guys go. It's set down in there. We ain't got her hooked up yet because we're running out of steam. I'm getting a little low on my numbers, which actually I'm running in the normal range right now. Oh, only had one injury with my finger. That hurt. Probably better get that bubbled out and cleaned. But when I get home, I'm going to take a shower and all that anyway. But, yeah, we're real close to having this thing running. I mean, it's just a matter of finishing hooking stuff up. But it's down in there, guys. I got to change out the power steering pump. Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm getting tired. But we vacked out the inside of the car. The only thing is I gotta find out, I'm sorry, if we're going to end up having to tear the dash out to take the AC unit out to get the mouse nest out of this. And I guess once I get the drive shaft in and that, I can roll it outside. I want to hook the power up to it outside, just in case something does happen. It ain't in here and takes everything, so. But I'm going to have to inspect the brakes, hear why it's in here. There's a lot. I've got a couple of good days of work, but right now we got it in. It is to the point where I can close it, you know, get the hood on it and close this thing up, shut it up, and take it for a drive. And how was that again, Roger? I think he's ready to go for a romp. He used to be with me when I had an old 1975 Malibu Classic 2-door with a, it was baby blue with a black vinyl top. That car could have talked. My parents would have killed me a long time ago. But yeah. Oh, hey, I think we figured out how to get the motor in. So, well, guys, here we are. Motor's down in. Just another hook up a bunch of stuff and go underneath, get all the tranny stuff hooked up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Got it in, didn't poke a hole in the oil filter, and I didn't break a spark plug. So, well, guys, we're getting close, really close. And then get her running, and then I can get serious looking for parts. So, well, I'm gonna quit. I'm starting to blab. So, see you guys later. Bye.